couple weeks old, but for some, it's never too early to look ahead to this summer. A couple lifelong Knicks fans paid for an ad near Madison Square Garden featuring Kevin Durant in blue and orange next to Porzingis. Now, Durant can be an unrestricted free agent next summer. Katie, what do you think about this billboard?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know how to feel about that type of stuff. I mean, it's not. It's cool, no disrespect, but I'm not really impressed with that type of stuff. I just really like playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? I try to focus. My entertainment is really what happens on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I know all that stuff is a part of it, but for me, I mean, it's not really. I don't really get up for that stuff.
Durant was pretty blunt with The Athletic, saying, quote, "I'm not thinking about none of that stuff. I'm really locked in with the team. I'm thinking about the money I'm going to get. I never got the massive deal. I've just seen a bunch of dudes around the league making so much money. I'm happy for them, but I know I deserve that too. That's the only thing I'm probably thinking about, to be honest." And by the way, KD's never signed a supermax deal. Had the chance with the Thunder. The projected max contract for Durant, a player with 10-plus years of service, is $38.15 million next season. Nick Friedel covers the NBA and joins us now on SportsCenter. Nick, how realistic is this Knicks dream that Kevin Durant will be playing for them in 2019?
Yeah, Kevin, I was there last night listening to KD talk to the New York media, and he deflected a lot of those questions. And I talked to him myself about free agency a couple weeks ago. And his whole point was, I really don't know what I want to do. And you know what? I believe him, because I think he's trying to figure out how the season's going to play out and focus in on trying to win yet another title. A couple days ago, I talked to Draymond Green. And Draymond looks at me and he says, you know, I know everybody thinks he's going to try to go to New York. But guess what? None of the guys in this locker room are going to think about that, because we're all focused in completely on what can happen right now. And I think that's the whole feeling from within the Warriors organization. If they take care of business the way they feel like they can later this summer and win another title, that's all the pitch they need to Kevin Durant, no matter how loud the cheers may be tonight.
Yeah, in the middle of a dynasty, it has not distracted them so far in October. Durant averaging 27 points per game this season. Nick Friedel joining us. And keep this in mind. Did you know KD averages 30.5 points per game at MSG against the Knicks? That's the second highest average as a visitor in Durant's career. He averaged 30.6 when he was a visiting player against, of all teams, you guessed it, the Warriors.
There's a lot of smoke right now, a lot of talk that he could end up in New York. A story posted today on ESPN.com details exactly how the Knicks could land Kevin Durant. Here's a look at the salary cap and some of the logistics roster-wise that would put the Knicks in position to do so. They're above the cap next summer. They need $38.1 million to sign him to a max deal. So they'd free up $28 million by wiping away free agent holds of everybody except Porzingis, Burke, and then their 2019 first-round pick. And then there are 3 options for them to free up the final $10 million. So a lot has to happen, but it is possible. So the Warriors and Kevin Durant, again, in New York to play the Knicks tonight. Ian Begley is live at the Garden. And Ian, again, we saw number-wise how it can happen. What else do the Knicks need to do to try to convince him to come and play with the Knicks?
They need to show Kevin Durant that this organization is stable, that this is not the organization of Jim Dolan versus Charles Oakley. It's not the organization of Phil Jackson versus Carmelo Anthony, that this is a normally functioning NBA organization, because I think players always want to come to play in New York because of the city, because of the market, but the turnoff was all the drama surrounding the Knicks. And they also can talk to Kevin Durant about playing with Kristaps Porzingis, playing with head coach David Fizdale, and if Durant is interested in changing the narrative about how he jumped on the bandwagon in Golden State, they can talk to Kevin about how if you win in New York, that is a forever thing. They put statues of you in front of this building, so they do have some selling points for Durant.
Although, gosh, wouldn't it be hard to leave that in Golden State? We've heard rumors of him possibly coming to Los Angeles as well. It's going to be an interesting countdown to potential free agency next summer. Ian Begley at the Garden. Thank you, sir. Kevin Durant and company on the court as they get set to take on this Knicks team that everybody there has been waiting. Is this the year they turn things around? Look at his average in his career, over 30 points per, as KD and the Warriors try to take down the Knicks on the road tonight. Kevin?
And it's great to have NBA champ Paul Pierce with us here on SportsCenter. Paul, how much are you buying Kevin Durant as a New York Knick?
I'm not so sure. I think Golden State is going to be his final destination. He can get the most money there. So, you know, all these little gimmicks that the Knicks are coming with these posters and these drawings on billboards, I don't know. And then he looked at it and said he wasn't impressed. So,
Well, maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe he's
the
playing
Knicks
hard
have
to
been
get.
notorious for this. Remember when LeBron was getting recruited by the Knicks? They're notorious for this, for big-time free agents.
Yeah, always waiting at the altar.
Yeah, yeah. Tricky.